Which one do you want to try first?
Let's try the Uluru Ochre.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Because we've never had that one before. Yeah. This is the Uluru Ochre. It's a dwarf tomato. It is an indeterminate tomato that stays quite short. So that's a real big pro in terms of the plant and how it grows. It's quite disease resistant. It's looking good in the garden. So yeah, wow. It's beautiful inside there.
Really pretty. Yeah, it's like it looks very much like a sun. It has a thick middle, thick golden middle with tendrils reaching to the outside, and it kind of goes from golden to green.
Yeah. How would you describe the color?
Gold and green.
Yeah, golden, like a goldish green marriage.
A beautiful marriage.
It's beautiful, but at the center, it's golden. So that's a nice, beautiful center.
I want you to have this beautiful slice because you can really see the green and the gold in there.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Here's to the Uluru Ochre.
Yeah.
Oh, it's juicy.
Really juicy.
Mmm. Refreshing.
What a satisfying mouthful.
Mm-hmm.
Mmm. It's like sweet, nutty.
Yep. Nutty, for real. Yeah, but not too sweet. It's kind of mild and mellow, smooth. A hint of citrus. It's nice.
Really juicy. It's nice, and it has all this body, but it's not tough in the middle at all.
No.
It has a really nice bite. You can chew right through it. No resistance.
This is a very beautiful taste. Very wonderful, rounded, amazing. It's just dripping juice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Really nice tomato.
So I'd say it's as beautiful and tasty as they said it would be. The plant is really nice. I think this is a good tomato. What do you say about growing it next year?
Oh yeah, I'd love to grow next year. How about you?
Yeah, man, this have to be in the garden next year.
This is a nice
you
tomato.
guys should try this one. This is
what a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, I didn't expect that at all.
Me either.
What do you want to try next?
Well, do you want to rate it?
Oh, let's rate
Give it a rating.
I forgot about that part.
Yeah, of course.
Let's rate the Uluru Ochre. Oh, out of 1 to 10, 1 being the least.
Yep.
Wow. Nah. I could do better than that.
Okay.
Ready?
The
Uluru Ochre. Beautiful plant, amazing taste, divine mouthfeel. What more could we ask for? Right?
Really good tomato. Yeah.
I think we're on our last
Dwarf
one.
Mr. Snow is the last one.
So Dwarf Mr. Snow, this one is like palish yellow.
Yeah.
Super white,
pale.
super pale,
almost white, a little yellow on the top. But these both feel succulent, like a ripe tomato. This one feels a little more ripe. Let's try that one.
Wow. So we love this one because it was recommended by someone that worked on the Dwarf Tomato Project. Full of body? Wow. So a real tomato geek recommended this one. I was like, let's get this. Wow. It's very juicy to you. Squeeze it, it's like a lemon.
It's dripping, even though it is full of body. You know, you don't see a lot of juice pockets. It is literally dripping with juice.
Wow. It's very beautiful, let's say. The
unique, striking, you know.
Tiny seed pockets. Tiny.
It's still juicy. It's
Let me cut off a little. It's too big for me.
Oh, it's too big for you? Cut it.
Cheers.
Cheers. Really unique flavor. Oh my gosh.
This tastes like a lime.
It really does. But it's like not even like as harsh as this one. It's like this like nuttier or something else like balances out the flavor. This is a distinct tasting tomato.
Wow. Very bright. I mean, burst in your mouth like
I almost feel like coming up through my nose, like after you drink alcohol or something like that. Like I can just feel the flavor like dispersing over my palate.
You know what it tastes like? A guinea in a tomato.
Wow, I've never had a guinea.
I don't know what else if we describe this tomato.
Is it like super lemony?
But it's sweet. This lemon you can find, like the smoothest lemon you could ever find. This is absolutely amazing. I'm really impressed with this tomato.
I still wouldn't even say it's like my favorite flavor of the ones that we had today, but I've never tasted a tomato like it. So purely based on like novelty and uniqueness, I am absolutely taken with the dwarf Mr. Snow. It's really. I would love to try the Aunt Ruby's German green.
Oh my God, you're excited about it. So this is a German heirloom variety that when it ripens, it barely has a tint of yellow at the bottom, but stays very much green.
But you can feel it. Definitely feels succulent, ripe, luscious.
Most definitely, and if you can see, they're quite weighty. This one would be like one of the smaller ones. But they're pretty big tomatoes. I'm excited to try. How about you?
Me, I'm excited too, yeah.
Ruby's German green. Oh wow. It's real nice and solid up in there. The seed pockets are small.
Kind of like tiger stripe shape. They're like long.
But no hint of red at all. You know, some of the colored tomatoes sometimes have that streak of red. But here goes Aunt Ruby. Very pleasant.
Mild flavor.
No
very
acidity.
mild flavor. Which the last green tomato that I remember growing is the green zebra, which is super tart.
Yes,
this is a really mellow flavor.
Oh yeah, very mellow. Very much of a nice solid beefsteak tomato.
Watery.
Yeah.
Not
watery.
in a bad way, but just in a really refreshing and mild and juicy way.
Like a summer refreshing, satisfying tomato. It's nice. I like it. I love it. It's real mellow, no acidity at all. Slightly sweet. It's pleasant all around. Great mouthfeel. The plant is great too. Pumped out a lot of tomatoes, which I'm proud of. Been weathering the fluctuating temperature as well, so that
the texture is really nice.
Yeah, I think so too. The skin, nice. It's not chewy.
Mild, yeah. I would say the texture to me is even better than the flavor.
Wow.
The flavor is unremarkable. I do love tomatoes, so I love a strong flavor in a tomato. This is not a strong flavor, but the texture is nice.
Yeah,
makes
it's very nice. Yeah. How much would you rank it, and would you grow it again next year?
Ready?
Yep. Hold on.
I gave it a 7.
Wow, I gave it a 6.5. So I gave it a 6.5 just because you know, I'm holding it to other tomatoes. It's not gonna knock you out the park in terms of flavor, but it is very pleasant to eat. It's not the sweetest tomato, and the plant is nice.
Yeah, I think I'm feeling generous because it produces a lot. It is kind of like a no-fuss plant. Some of them we like, you know, left in 1-gallon containers. Those ones we planted up at the end, I think, are Aunt Ruby's German green. And we left those in 1-gallon containers for like months and then planted them up, and now they look great. The texture is really nice. To me, the flavor is nothing special. So I would give it a 7. Would I grow it next year? I'm not opposed if we want to have a green tomato in the garden, but it's not a must grow for me.
Okay, it's not a must grow for you. I love it. I love it. I think my 6.5 is more like, as I said, holding it up against other tomatoes. But I think it's a pretty solid tomato if you're not fussy. You know, if you just want a regular slicer, you know, nothing to write home about, but it's green and it's a conversation starter.
Maybe good for kids.
Yeah.
Because it's not super strongly flavored.
Yeah.
Or non-tomato lovers like yourself.
Yeah, maybe that's why I like it. Well, here goes Aunt Ruby's. Thank you so much, Aunt Ruby.
Aunt Ruby's German green. Yeah. Let's try an old favorite.
Cherokee purple. It's so beautiful. So we're about to taste the Cherokee purple. It's quite meaty. A lot less seeds. The seed to flesh ratio is pretty nice.
A lot of body. Not too juicy, or juicy but not too watery. So good. Melts in your mouth. Mellow flavor.
Like really melt.
Almost smoky.
Mm-hmm. Smokiness, yeah. To me, it's not acidic at all. Mm-mm. It's not tart at all. Mm-mm. It's just smooth, rounded, really tomatoey.
Buttery texture.
Buttery, yeah.
Soft and nice.
It's really soft. You want this last piece?
You can have it.
I really think this is the perfect tomato for a hamburger. Would you grow this again?
Absolutely, every year, no question. How about you? Would you grow it again?
Of course, out of 1 to 10, the taste. Like flavor.
8.5.
8.5.
I'm just giving one overall number. I'm not gonna.
Okay.
break it down
8.5
with flavor.
over.
Yeah. I feel like it has texture over a lot of other tomatoes. This texture
Yes.
is just perfect. The skin isn't too chewy. Like it gives you some texture, but it's really nice.
I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 for me. Beauty, when it comes to looks, 10 out of 10.
Really nice.
When it comes to like vigorousness, like the plant vigor, I'd say it's a 10 out of 10 too. It produces a lot. It's pretty strong. Great tomato. Great addition to your yard.
So good.
Wow.
Beautiful.
I forget how pretty this one is. Wow.
Love the Valencia.
Really pretty.
Exquisite.
It is exquisite. As Holly says, it's romantic. It's a romantic pepper. Not pepper, tomato.
A lot of body, very moist.
Yes.
Amidst
Very juicy.
the body, juicy, nice, dripping.
Citrusy.
So good. Also melts in your mouth.
Tough skin.
And the seeds also have more texture, although I don't mind that.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Wow.
it's like, it gives you a little more, it gives you something interesting to eat.
It's citrusy, but it's not too sweet. But it's sweet enough to like be very vibrant and tasty.
It's light, it's not a heavy flavor. The Cherokee purple in comparison is a more basil flavor, and this is a brighter flavor. Let's try it. Try another piece.
Abby wants another piece. That's a good sign.
Yeah.
Wow, it's really good. I do think like the flesh, it's a lot less grainy. It's very fine. You don't taste no grit at all. It's very buttery, and I
Smooth,
can't believe that it's smoother than both of those.
Yeah.
Because I thought those were like
Very
top tier
smooth, yeah.
smooth. Valencia.
Valencia,
This is
so
a
good.
must grow. It's beautiful. It's tasty. We call it yellow or orange tomatoes tend not to be as tasty as the red ones, their red counterparts. But this one, I think, encompasses like everything you want on a tomato.
Yeah, I think this is the best orange tomato I've ever had.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really, really good. How much out of 10 for you?
10.
Wow.
I was gonna say 9.5, but I'm just feeling generous.
You're
It
feeling
makes me,
generous?
it's so beautiful that it makes me feel generous. It's so delicious. It makes me
Yeah.
feel.
Like, I don't know if a camera can pick up how orange this is.
And how much it looks like a Valencia orange before you slice into it.
Wow.
Really incredible. Super
So for
good.
me, out of 10 for flavor, it's definitely a 10 for me. Next is the Black Beauty. Really a gorgeous tomato that cracks a little bit, but it's so pretty that it doesn't matter.
Yeah, the Black Beauty does tend to have like stretch marks for us consistently. To me, we've grown this tomato before. I love this tomato. I think it's absolutely worth it despite a little cracking.
Right? It's so pretty. So you liked this a lot last year.
This was probably my favorite tomato last year.
High praises. Let's see if it came back with a banger.
Delicious, melt in your mouth. Super flavorful.
Really luxurious. It's, you know?
It almost has like a nutty side to the flavor. Some of the tomatoes are more watery. more acidic, more bright. This one is like, has a smooth smokiness to it. It's so good. I mean, I definitely could keep eating it. The texture is just really buttery, smooth, melt in your mouth.
My speechless how good this is. It's better than last year, so it got better.
I think it was as good last year.
I don't remember the
maybe you're
texture
just-
being so good.
Maybe you're just developing your tomato palate since you're a former non-tomato lover.
Former. Don't let the black beauty fool you, but it get me. This is
So
a
this is
very
a 10 out
good
of 10
tomato.
for me.
This is a 10 out of 10
Still my
because
favorite tomato.
when you taste this is a classic tomato. You know, this is like a grocery store tomato. But when you taste this,
Different stratosphere. And it looks like it, I mean, it doesn't even look the same. So it's a pretty dense tomato. There's not a lot of seed pockets.
yeah, not a lot of seeds.
But it's not tough in any way. Like some tomatoes have a little bit of a tough core. This is
Yeah.
just silky smooth all the way through.
Silky smooth. Silky smooth.
The pockets kind of have more like a green color. The flesh of the body is like pink, light pink. I love this tomato. 10 out of 10.
It's giving spices. You know what I mean? It's giving cinnamony, like a slightly cinnamony taste. Like it's really deep. And I think this is a 10 out of 10.
Love it.
You write down my 10 out of 10?
Well, you already
Write
said
down
it.
my 10 out of
Yeah,
10.
you did already say it.
It's very hard to beat this tomato.
I agree.